There's no flat surface up here. And boom.
And we're on?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let's talk about some shit.
Welcome to the comedy, I forgot, Capital City Comedy Podcast. Working title, I guess.
We're going to talk for a few minutes amongst ourselves and you can listen. And then we're going to cut all this out anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do? What's the game plan here? We're going to have a podcast.
Yeah.
It is me, Kurt Keller, George Jefferson.
Yes. George Jackson.
You guys either want to talk about what we've been doing with the comedy thing lately, or do you guys want to talk about other things?
We could do it. We could do the whole catch up with the whole catch up with the comedy, then upcoming events, how we feel about the whole comedy scene personally, and just random questions.
Okay.
And however many minutes it is, work with that.
All right.
Don't want to put a set time. It'll be 30 minutes, then we only get to
nothing.
First question.
I don't know how to do this. How does this work?
I don't know. That's the thing. We're figuring it out right now.
Oh man,
Because I mean, if we're gonna talk about the comedy scene, I think that us doing the theme shows is a pretty cool thing. I really like it. I hate that.
Let's start over real quick. We're doing an intro right now.
Hello and welcome to the did you want to do it? My fault.
No, you got it, man. Go for it.
Hello and welcome to the Capital City Comedy Podcast. Here with me today is Trey Brown.
Trey Brown here. Nice to meet you guys.
Kurt Keller.
Hey guys.
And me, George Collins.
Here, guys.
Hey, we're just gonna talk about. We're just gonna catch up. Shit, lost already.
This is not an official podcast yet. We're just we're gonna just talk and then listen to ourselves later and see if this is worth it.
Testing it.
But we're gonna tell you, catch up with us, get us up to date ourselves, and make sure we're all on the same page. And let's talk about what we're trying to do here in Montgomery, what we're trying to do, and what we're trying to do going forward to make this little comedy scene thing work we've got going on
In Montgomery.
Montgomery.
It's
Aren't we in the capital city?
Yeah, we're in the capital city. That's why we're the Capital City Comedy Group. We are the comics that make up the Capital City Comedy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't get it mixed up with the Capital City Comics.
Yeah, Capital City Comics, who sells comic books and not comic peoples.
Or Capital City Comets.
Comets, yeah.
A local astronomy
Or Capital City
organization.
Or Capital City Comics in Texas.
You know, the only thing that really goes down by the planetarium now is gay sex in that park.
Beautiful.
How that happens.
What do they call it? Isn't that the Milky Way?
Yeah, the Milky Way.
Yeah.
They call it.
We were bicentennially curious comedy.
But then we were all like, what the fuck does that mean?
How do you spell it?
How do you spell that? Why are we calling ourselves bicentennially curious comedy?
Like a lot of us are dumb. So.
So we stopped doing that to the chagrin of nobody. Now we're all happy with Capital City Comedy.
Who came up with that name?
Jason Fifi came up with a bicentennially curious comedy.
Okay.
We also had one other really shitty name. We had early comedy because there's a bunch of dipshits in our comedy group. Which is why we're all comedians. We're all dipshits.
Yeah.
We've got a few exceptional dipshits though.
I got an idea of who you're talking about.
What am I talking about?
I keep myself in the top 3 of that category.
Top 12.
Top 12.
Top 12. Out of all 9 of us.
Oh yeah.
So let's give a little shout out first. Who we've got here, besides us 3 that we've got in the comedy group, we got Jason Fifi. He was kind of the guy that started it all for us here. Yeah, now we're all pulling our weight. We also got Fluffy Fritz, who is the baby of the group. He's a child.
Who always almost gets us arrested by going to bars at an early age. Yeah.
Allegedly. But he's a cool dude overall. I've been hanging out with him more lately. I gave him a chance, and guess what?
Yeah.
I won. He's a nice guy.
Trey is growing right in front of us.
I'm growing right in front of you. I'm not a dick all the time. Trying not to be.
Yeah, especially since Niggergate is.
Yeah, I can't say that anymore. I've realized.
Say what?
You turned 23 and you're a brand new man.
Yeah, I recently turned 23. It's kind of sad. you know, because I act and still live. I live with my parents.
Me too.
Which is the thing. Kurt lives with his parents.
I'm actually getting blown up right now.
George is his own man. George lives in an apartment
with other people of my own race, which is the worst.
George is a black man. If you guys didn't know,
I'm Chinese, so
he's Chinese. Sorry, I get those confused. But and then also we have a Mr. Seth Spotlow, who is
He's a guy.
Who was a guy
who used to look like Shaggy, but now looks like a clean Steve-O.
Yeah, he looks like a clean Steve-O. Or like if Steve-O and Steve from Blue's Clues fucked and made a baby, and then they also hated Jews a little bit. I think that's just trying to gain you a mental image. And then we got old Vern Moody.
Yes.
One of my faves in the group.
Not my fault.
He's been MIA a lot lately.
Hopefully he comes back.
Yeah, he's come back to the shows he's on. He's dealing with some stuff, lost some jobs and some love.
Some cars.
Get some cars. These things happen, you know. Who else we got in this group that we're going to mention?
Oh, we got Travis Black Jesus Johnson.
Travis Black Jesus Johnson. And Brandon Kennedy, of course, the nicest guy you've ever meet. If you ever meet Brandon Kennedy, you're going to want to punch him right in his face. You're going to want to land it, just land one on him.
Just fucking smiling.
He fucking hugging, smiling sack of shit. Just fucking way too nice.
Just happy.
He's got a whole future ahead of him.
And a whole future ahead of him. He's gonna be the head of the AUMIT department at one point. Guarantee you. He's got big things coming up for him.
I mean, he's already got the little man cave out in the backyard.
Yeah,
You
he's
never have
got-
to worry about buying a house.
He's got a little cabin, no bathroom, but it's not that big of a deal. No cable. He should run some cable out there.
Should run some cable.
Yeah, he should run some cable out there. But yeah, those are the comedians, and we've been
Henri.
Holy fuck!
Of course. Of course we forget Henri.
Of course we forget
He's
Henri.
gonna fucking hate.
Henri's gonna cry when he hears this, everybody. Henri just got the best job in the world too.
Henri did just get the best
Our
job
friend
in the world.
Henri Jeremy is now a lunch lady at the Jefferson Davis School here in Montgomery, Alabama. So,
But it's a lot of us though, so
All you can eat tater tots.
all you can eat tater tots. And now we've gone through a shitload of open mics. Well, that'll be one of the things we'll talk about here in a minute. We'll talk about the open mics we no longer do and why we don't do those and what happened. But now officially we have one open mic every first and third Sunday at Bar a Hookah. It's a hookah bar down here. They only sell wine. They need to sell beer and liquor, but they don't cause reasons that I don't understand, I guess. But it's a really cool place. We go downstairs in the basement there. We do a little thing. So we only have like twice a month now. We only do open mics twice a month. We were doing them like 3 times a week almost at one point.
Yeah.
And then we also have a theme show every Thursday at this place called Village Gallery downtown Montgomery.
Which is an exciting new thing.
It's an exciting new thing. I think it's going to help us become better writers, and
Oh, yeah, definitely.
it's going to give us the stage time without having to waste all of our actual like material we want to take
And what's
places
today?
with us.
What's today? Like the actual date?
Today is
the 6th.
The
The
6th.
sixth. So April. I don't know since. Am I going? Yeah, I edited it tonight. Put it on. It's April 9th, 2015. Village Gallery. The theme for that night will be kids say the darndest things. So the comedians will either make a set for a kids, an audience full of kids, or as a kid.
Yeah, from the
So,
kid's perspective,
yeah.
I guess.
So,
I'm going to miss that. Sorry.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I'll be in
Jason and
Tennessee.
Kurt are going to Bristol. I might be going as well. Support him and have some fun.
so only me, Fluffy.
That's the reason. Yeah, I might wind up staying since there's only 2 people here.
No,
We will figure
Well, no,
this out
'cause you
though.
got Henri.
Oh yeah, Henri,
Maybe Travis will
Henri.
come out.
probably.
Travis.
Unless Travis wants to ride to Tennessee.
Fluffers.
We have to let them know. We have to.
I don't want. Fluffy can't go to Tennessee.
Okay.
There's just too much adult things that's gonna happen. I don't want him to ruin his. Really, if anybody's got a life ahead of him, it's Fluffy. That kid's got it going on. Rapper, actor, writer, comedian, Christian, flat bill
He's a Jew.
connoisseur.
He's a Jew, isn't he? I mean,
I
not
don't
a
think he
Jew,
is.
He's Jewish. He's not Jewish.
Tampa University.
I don't think he is. I
I thought
think,
he was a big Jew.
no, they just celebrated Easter.
Oh,
They went to like collared shirts and khakis and everything.
well, I celebrated Easter. I'm not a Christian. It's fun.
I slept till
Candy.
2:30.
I got up at 3:30, but I got up and then my mom gave me some candy, and it was pretty cool.
My mom gave me candy and whiskey the week before.
Close enough. Close enough.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I worked on Easter.
Ooh, that's
That's super fun.
Of course,
George
Walmart
works for an evil
is.
corporation, which we will not mention on this
Hard to
podcast.
It rhymes with ball dart.
It rhymes with ball dart. We'll just go ahead and tell you it's Target. No, it's not.
You may know them from such nights as why are there only one cashier when there's 50 people here? Where are all the cards? Where's George when you need him? Excuse me, can I get some? Oh, okay, they're gone.
Why the fuck are all these oranges brown?
Why is everybody smoking outside?
Why does this meat look like it was glued together?
When did Montgomery get so many Koreans?
Hey now, let's be
Mexicans.
fair.
No, they built up.
They shop
Lots of towns,
They
lots of
shop at
parts
Fresh
towns.
Market.
Because they have the money for it.
They shop at Mr. Chin's.
I appreciate their karaoke bar.
Yeah, we got
Shout out to Dore Me.
Shout out to Dore Me. But let's talk about our open mics we don't do anymore. And what happened with those? The first open mic that we got rid of was...
Doolies.
Well, I guess Rick and Moe's, if we're going to be fair.
Well, I wasn't here. No.
But we didn't get rid of that. They got rid of us.
They got rid of us because of Vernon Moody, to be blunt. He got us kicked out of that one. We were doing, it's like an acoustic open mic thing they do every Tuesday there. And it's cool, like you have a good time there sometimes. Used to be run by a cool dude named Michael Thornton. And, it's just the kind of crowd that's there to listen to a guy sing songs that some other guy wrote about why he has a lot of problems and he drinks a lot.
It's the movie Rockstar, starring Mark Wahlberg.
Okay.
But the last, say, 15, 20 minutes of the movie after he cut his hair and started wearing sweaters. And he realized
Pretty
that
much.
he made a mistake in not keeping Jennifer Aniston around. Just dudes playing songs from the 90s and country music.
It's pretty not good. No, I'm kidding. I actually do like it.
I've always had a good
There's
time.
actually some pretty good musicians that come out on a regular basis. But they kicked us out because they asked us to censor our language one time. I think the quote was, "You gotta lay off on the MFs and GDs, and you can't talk about petting cats." Or bumping cats was the thing. Which
That's one of the best jokes.
which is just a cute joke that Travis Johnson had.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a joke where the setup was he always wanted a dog, and then one time he heard his mom yell at his sister and her friend that were in their room with the door closed, "Y'all best not be bumping cats in there!" And then Travis gets real upset because his mom wouldn't get him one puppy, and she got this bitch two cats to bump together. That's pretty fucking funny. It's a good joke, but we weren't allowed to tell it. And then Vern got up there and talked about fingering his cat in the butthole or some bullshit.
He did.
Something weird like that.
I feel like that's the last time we heard that joke, too.
Yeah, for good reasons. For good reasons.
Yeah.
Did he purposely do it? Like,
I don't know.
I don't think he did it to piss anybody off.
I
It's
just don't.
that's
I don't think he
Vern's style of
understands
humor.
things. Yeah, I just don't think he understands like real people sometimes. He's like, ugh.
He's our fecal feature.
yeah. The Legend of Shitbeard.
So we got rid of that, and then we got rid of Doolies.
Just because it was fucking terrible.
It was just way too far out, terrible.
It was too far. I like to think of it as a challenge, though. If I can get drunk bar rednecks to pay attention to me, then I'm doing something
I'm not
right.
gonna lie, I had some good nights there. I had
Yeah.
some great times there. But we moved on. We grew out of that place. Because there was never an audience at one point. It got to the point where there just wasn't an audience, period. We were just telling jokes to each other, and then dart players would get mad at us because we were talking and not taking their darts seriously enough.
And that's a positive to Barra. We always seem to have at least a decent-sized group of people there.
Yeah, I fucking love Barra. I love Barra. Barra is my favorite place that we do comedy.
Yeah, that's home. That's my first
Good old
time.
home.
First time I came to Montgomery, I did an open mic at Bar. So
Yeah, what was that, like probably 7 months ago now?
yeah, it's like August, I think. August 2014. So fun.
Now we got, or we had GT South.
Yeah, and then we got rid of that. Well, kinda. That's just an odd story that I don't understand at all. I don't understand anything about that.
I feel bad because I haven't gone, and it's all for justifiable reasons.
Well, I don't feel bad for not going. They banned me. Me and Jason aren't allowed there, even as patrons. Ever. We're banned. I
I do not agree with the cover to get in.
And then there's a
Tuesday
$3
night.
cover. What I'm gonna say, since I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, fuck GTCS South and everyone that's involved with them. They're pieces of shit, and I hope they swallow a fucking knife and die a horrible, painful death. That's the nice way to put it, I think. And I hope their babies die too, right in fucking front of them before they die, because they're pieces of shit.
It's just
I don't like that
it's
place.
just-
I don't like that place.
It's just bad business. That's all. Just the people they have working there, they constantly losing money. Not because of people don't come. It's just, I think it's because of the employees.
It's because the employees and their clientele don't spend money there.
Yeah.
They don't buy beer. They come there and they play their video games, and they don't buy drinks.
Just wasting electricity.
They just come in. And
They're
sit.
just there to show their parents that they actually have a social life.
Yeah. Yeah, they fucking suck. That's my opinion.
It's like
See, Mom, I don't just play Smash
Fucking
Brothers
love
in the basement.
I go and play Smash Brothers at this other place,
That basically is a basement.
and there's people playing Magic the Gathering right next to me.
And correct me for everything I say wrong. Fuck off.
They are quite the
It's
critical crowd.
It's troll cave. It's a troll cave.
It's the
It is a troll
bad.
cave.
It's the bad geeks. That's the fucking.
it's the bad
The
geeks.
shitty geeks.
If 4chan had a bar,
That would be the.
it would be GT South or Reddit or pretty much anywhere anybody comments on anything from the safety.
I still don't understand why I was banned. I kind of get Jason, because Jason talked to Mike, and Jason, the way he talked to him, it probably came off as a little rude. He probably took it as in, oh yeah, you can't run an open mic here, you shouldn't have an open mic. I never talked to the owner once, in person. Never had a word to say to him. Jimmy was always really nice to me,
Yeah, Jimmy was too.
Jimmy's
but then
always-
Jimmy was the main one talking shit and causing shit though. Apparently,
Yeah.
so I don't know. That's a confusing place.
I thought it was that army dude with his horse wife.
Oh yeah, Army Dude and Horsewife were sucky too.
I don't know Horsewife. I know Army Dude.
Horsewife, his wife.
The big whale mother.
No, we're talking about the dude that checks IDs at the front door?
No.
He was
Oh.
eventually. He was it sometimes.
The one that talks?
Yeah, the
then
one
at
that
the end of the
talks.
table.
The
Yeah.
one that smoked cigarettes. And,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, his wife.
Fun.
Big old whale of a lady.
Listens to a lot of butt rock, I assume.
Yeah, probably.
Right now, so the only places we have that's actual venues is Barra, Village
Village.
Gallery, and 19 now.
Which has been very surprising in the best way possible. Short of the double booking.
Yeah, this,
Yeah, that was kind of funny, but it wasn't. That wasn't our fault. That wasn't the birthday people's fault. That was just a
No.
mishap.
Of course, they did pay attention.
Yeah, they did.
They were doing two things at once, which
They
is
did.
impressive.
that's hard for people here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I mean, they were getting turned. And you gotta be on all cylinders when you do that.
Yeah.
It's like we were talking about earlier, reaching maximum potential, like that. What was that? Limitless? Was that the name of that movie?
Yeah,
Bradley
look,
Cooper.
Yeah, he takes that pill and then he can, or like Lucy. With
Yeah. I haven't
seen
Scarlett
Lucy yet. I
Johansson.
wanna
It
see
was
that.
great.
I bet just she's in. That's good enough for me.
There's points where you're like, this is kind of cheesy, but then once you think that, something happens and it immediately makes you take it back.
Okay.
It's really awesome.
Is she a sexy lady in the movie?
She is. I believe Morgan Freeman's in it.
Oh,
he is
snap.
a sexy lady too.
Yeah, he is a sexy lady.
Shit.
Now, that being said, I know we're getting off on topic,
We
but
can talk about whatever. Let's
most of
talk.
us being non-religious,
Mhm.
do you still consider Morgan Freeman God?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I do not consider him God.
No, not like in like Clapton's God kind of sense, but
As in he's a
he is
supreme being.
he is literally the voice of God.
In Bruce Almighty, yes, I agree. In real life, no.
No,
I don't think he's God. No. Nope. I don't think so.
But if
Back to Scarlett Johansson. You know, which is what we're talking about now.
Scarlett Johansson.
You guys got celebrity crushes?
yeah.
Who's your number one celebrity crush right now?
Currently,
Yes.
Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah,
Interesting
I love
choice.
everything she does.
What does she do?
She's a model, but she's not as successful as Kendall because she's only 17. But
So you
I
have a crush
feel
on a
like
17-year-old.
I mean, she's pretty much just a mini Kim Kardashian, but she's a lot hotter.
Is
than
she
Kim
hotter than
Kardashian.
Kylie?
Kylie is the young one.
Is she hotter? Kendall is pretty hot.
Kendall's the model. Kendall's the one that is of age, technically. She is technically legal.
That one's hot. That's a
She's.
hot one.
I'm not saying she's ugly. I like Kylie more. Kylie's thicker.
Kylie's
She's
thicker.
got curves.
I've never.
Kendall
seen,
is a model body.
I don't even think I've seen the other one. Then I don't think I've seen. The
No,
Kylie.
yeah, she's the best because she's the one that did the blue, the teal hair, and then Katy Perry did hers green, and now Hilary Duff just did hers teal. Yeah, she's a trendsetter.
Trendsetter.
She's an Instagram celebrity, and she hangs out with Jaden Smith all the time.
That gives super
Oh,
negative
yeah.
points to me. That's
Yeah, I
negative
mean, but if I was with her, she wouldn't hang out with Jaden Smith.
points. She'd be hanging out with you.
Because if I ever got in a fight, Jaden Smith would probably be the only person I could ever take.
You could take him,
Oh, I
and
could.
he would definitely ask for it.
And then he would question
Can we just read? Let's take a minute to read Jalen. What's his name? Jalen.
Jaden.
Yeah,
Jaden Smith. Let's read Jaden Smith Twitter post real quick, just for funsies.
And for those of you who don't know, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith named their children after themselves.
Oh shit!
Willow and Jaden.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they pulled a George Foreman.
fucking.
Just they are more progressive
Well, I'm a
and
third.
do
How
not
the fuck
adhere
did I
to
not
gender
know-
roles.
How the hell did I not notice that? What the fuck?
I think it's because you're incredibly retarded, George.
I'm sorry.
I think
You're a
it's
very dumb
because
person. No.
most people don't necessarily pay attention to unnecessarily stupid
Things. Yeah.
things such as that.
Such like me and Kurt do. Me and Kurt are essentially 40-year-old women.
I am on Perez Hilton daily. Every hour on the hour
That
I
is
check
hilarious.
Perez Hilton.
That
yeah,
is
I blame it on my best
fucking
friend.
hilarious.
He emailed me a link one day.
You
Next thing I
son of
know,
a bitch.
TMZ is your gateway drug to Perez Hilton.
All right, this guy has 0 tweets. This isn't the real one, unless he deleted them all. How do you spell? Is it Jaden? Like Jay?
J-A-I-D-E-N.
I thought it was
Jai?
J-A-I.
Oh, what a
I thought it Ian.
He's a Hollywood kid.
true.
Let me make sure I'm right on that.
I think you might be wrong, bud. You could be completely right too.
Oh, it's George is right. J-A-D-E-N.
So no Y or I. Just Jaden.
Jaddy.
Name's Jaden. How you doing?
Now I'm pulling my hair.
I feel like he always looks like he's unsure if he just pooped. Like his face. Here, I'll hold it up to the recorder so
think
you
I
guys
just
can
pooped.
see it.
Ah.
You see what I mean? The wrinkles in his forehead. The way his eyebrows are raised, he just looks like, oh, did I just... was?
It's like the sun is always in his eye.
Found him. Okay. 19 hours ago, Jaden Smith mentioned that that moment when you can't sleep, so you start doing math.
Ah.
What do you fucking know? That's not a moment. What are you just trying to impress us that you do math? Yeah, we can do math
How
too,
you don't even do that shit?
JJ. Swerve.
Swear.
There's a thing he said.
Fucking serious.
When life gives you big problems, just be happy. You forgot all your little problems.
What? Say that shit
Well,
one
okay,
more
wait, yeah, say that
time.
again.
Say it again.
When life gives you problems, comma, just be happy you forgot all your little problems. That doesn't make sense, Jaden. And by the way, all of Jaden's tweets, the first letter of every word is capitalized and everything. For some
Maybe
weird
there's
reason.
some hidden like
If you read-
junior Illuminati thing.
Dude, let's do. We gotta get in here and read. Put all the just the first letters of everything together and see what happens.
Got a mess.
Tweets are like tattoos. Nope.
That's it. Oh.
Instagram is not the answer. These just keep getting better and better.
It's the solution.
I'm gonna read one more, then I will stop.
Do you want to know an interesting fact about Instagram?
Yes.
That's how, apparently, not naming names or anything, but I was told from a very reliable lesbian that is how lesbians hook up in Prattville. Is there's particular hashtags that they use just to be like, hey, like essentially like a Tinder for lesbians with pictures of boobs.
I like that.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
like
awesome. Yeah, it's a great thing. I tried it once, but
How do you start that shit up?
I got banned from Twitter. So.
I quit Twitter. I didn't quit it. I still have it. I just don't use it.
Either I only have one pair of shoes, or every pair you choose.
Whoa,
Oh shit.
that's deep. Deeply retarded. Wait, can we say that on air?
Yeah, you can say retarded.
I can say retarded.
It's Alabama.
Jesus Christ, Jaden Smith. Well, Jaden Smith's a weirdo,
Yes.
guys.
I'm gonna follow him. Just
Yeah, follow man. Yeah, I follow like way too many people on Twitter and Instagram, and I just like read them all day. Oh, so good, so good, man.
internet, celebrity crushes.
Oh,
I don't really pay.
yeah.
I don't really pay attention to her too much, but Kat Dennings.
Kat Denning has big boobs.
I
That's what
can't
like
get
about
into
her.
Kat Dennings once I saw her naked pictures. She's got the weird nipples. Don't
I
like
think
it.
her nipples look pretty sweet.
No, I'm not saying she's a gorgeous girl. She's a gorgeous girl, and I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I'm
most
just
people
saying.
Most people look weird when they naked. So I don't know.
Most people do. Yeah, that's right. Jennifer Lawrence, she looked strange. Was
She looked pretty great naked.
She looked great, but I'm
Ooh.
saying I expected a little bit higher quality,
Just
Uh,
popped up.
just booby stuff.
Just
No, I disagree.
But again, going back to me being in the top 3 of the shitheads,
Yeah,
the
you are.
dipshits in our group.
You really just
yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
I am just an asshole who talks a lot of
Don't know
shit.
what you're talking about.
I got I put myself in a lot of nice situations, and alcohol and other things are.
Yeah, me too. I've fucked up a lot. I've done a lot of fucked up things.
I don't know about you guys. I haven't done it yet.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, yeah.
You haven't gotten drunk and fucked someone up yet.
Nope.
I yelled at a guy in our comedy group one time, got really drunk and was mean to him.
Yeah.
And he still hates you after
still
like
hates
4
me.
months.
Haven't talked to me once, blocked me. Can't even see his post.
I yelled at one of the comedians.
Yeah, you've yelled before.
I've yelled at a few, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm probably the number one dipshit. I think I might be the worst one.
But he just slides under the radar.
Yeah,
he just
It's
under the
right
radar.
over there, so.
Take all the sleeves off your shirts and nobody notices a thing.
So you're just, but you're cash douche is the thing. You're very casual douchey. So it doesn't stick as much. People are like, oh, okay.
It sneaks up on
It's when you get blackout rage, drunk, and yell at people.
Yeah.
When people
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
that's when it's a bad thing. Yeah,
That's
totally.
bad.
And you try to walk from Auburn to Alabama.
I try and walk what is essentially 12
Oh,
to
wait,
16
Montgomery,
hours
my
worth of
fault.
I
walking.
just completely agree with Kurt now. Yeah, top 3 dipshits.
Yeah.
because of that. Because of that.
But I said something dumb. I said Auburn to Alabama. Auburn to Montgomery.
Oh, that sealed it.
Area.
Like walking from downtown to 5-10 miles to my car is one thing. Walking a 45-minute drive is a complete, which is amazing mathematically, because if you can't sleep, math apparently.
Jaden.
45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how you drive to get to Auburn. 12 to 16 hours if you walk.
That's fuck horses or fuck buggies or whatever, or not that. That didn't make sense. Fuck not having technology a long time ago.
Send your
That's what I'm trying to say.
Send your tweets to Jaden.
Send my tweets to Jaden. Fix my words. Make them make sense.
Almighty Jaden.
I'd like to be a ghostwriter for Jaden.
Just random anything, every 6th word in the dictionary. There you go.
First time I ever got a blowjob, my dick went soft in the girl's mouth. Fact.
Random facts.
Whiskey
Well,
dick from the get-go.
I've got something about a soft dick experience.
Let's share our soft dick
The
experiences.
first time I got a hand job,
Was this the first time your penis was ever touched?
no.
So you had something other than a hand job.
I'm pretty sure I'd had sex at this point.
Okay.
The first time my dick got touched by a girl was the same girl in the backseat of my best friend's car when he was driving us home. It was also the first time I touched a vagina.
Nice.
But she was giving me a hand job behind a dumpster behind a Winn-Dixie where Barnes & Nobles used to be, where the movie theater over by what GT South is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why were you in the dumpster?
Because her dad dropped us off to go on a date, and we went to go see that Owen Wilson movie where he was in the army.
Oh yeah, that movie used to be there. The movie theater
Behind
used to be there.
enemy lines or something.
Yeah.
Or behind
One
enemy
of them.
lines. Anyways, we dipped 10 minutes into it, and we went behind a dumpster, and we were gonna fool around. She gave me a handy, but both of us being inexperienced, she had a death grip, like a ninja grip, on my dick, and didn't slide. There was no spit or anything, just hand on dick. And it, at the end of it, when I went home and I was inspecting my dick because it hurt so bad,
Right.
she had, I don't know how to say it other than the next day I had scabs. She
Wow,
had
was your-
rubbed it raw.
She gave you like a physical STD. Like a
Yeah, like
non-violent,
literally
like a-
just like road rash on my dick. And yeah, no, for real. And I was saving this for the early sexual experience theme show, but no. I didn't tell her to stop because it hurt from the moment she started. I didn't tell
So
her
she
to
was-
stop because this was like one of the first, like I'm getting my dick touched.
She
I'm
was
16.
beating the dick up. She was beating it up.
Like, if you tried to choke somebody to death, that she tried to kill my dick unintentionally.
It was a percussive hand job.
It's like getting a hand job from like a slow kid. Fuck! I forgot the name.
like a retard.
Not retard.
Speaking of,
Shut up.
It's like if you masturbated with sandpaper. It was the exact result that you would get from
Wait.
80 grit.
wait. So when you guys masturbate, do you not? You don't just pull the foreskin up and down. You slide on the dick. You
Oh
use
no, I
lube?
dry it. No, I just
dry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
always
don't-
dry. I've never used lube ever once in my life.
Every time I do
tried.
it takes forever.
It just seems like a waste of time. Why am I going to get
Waste of lotion.
stuff everywhere? I'm already going to get cum, a little bit of cum somewhere.
Yeah.
I need to get lotion everywhere.
Nah.
Oh, I don't jerk to cum. I don't cum.
What?
I've never cummed.
What?
You've never cummed?
No, I've
No.
never had an orgasm.
Well, you
I don't like it.
Just fucking with you.
Of course, I've had a orgasm.
Gotta get torturing
I've
yourself.
had an orgasm, guys. Come on. But do you not come when you jerk off?
No, I do all the time.
Every time? Okay.
Not every time.
Most
Depends on if I'm drinking. Or if I
Sometimes,
smoked,
yeah.
or if I take an
Sometimes the
Adderall or
day
something.
in the morning after, or the night when I get home and I'm drunk, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna bust one out real quick, and it just doesn't happen.
I also go through periods where like I won't. I'll go weeks without it, and then when I start up again, 5 times a day.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm a
Hardcore.
once a dayer. I'm a
Look-
steady once a dayer.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about addiction. Full on.
Oh yeah.
Porn all day.
I'm-
I spent probably 65% of my shared data plan with my mom looking at porn this morning.
Jesus.
I get
Yeah.
sick doing that shit. After
Jesus.
like 4 times, he's like, your immune system it shuts down.
I don't do that. I've done it before, like a
Don't.
long time, like when I was younger.
Just
I've had some sessions in my dad boy. Alright? I've had some sessions.
I saw something that said we're probably one of the first generations or something. I don't know how they said it, but we've seen more boobs. We've seen more naked people than anybody else in our entire family history.
That's probably right.
Yeah, like your great-great-grandfather probably saw
5.
1 to 5, yeah.
1 to 5 pairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He had to work for it. That's what.
Yeah, he did. He had to go fucking D-Day
Talk
and
to
all that
people.
shit.
I see at least 20 pairs of boobs a day.
At least.
At least.
In an hour.
Just get used to it.
You just
You see, that's why you get on Tumblr.
I see. I don't do this. I'm not a picture guy.
Tumblr, it's all
Yeah.
picture. Well, they do. They
Yeah.
have videos. They have videos. They play automatically. They have the gifs.
I've done the Tumblr thing. Done it.
Check it out.
I like the gifs. It's
I,
short and sweet.
Hashtag.
I'm not proud. I subscribed. I am now a payer of porn again. Start as of today. Did it. It got me a Bang Bros account again. It's worth it. Fuck you guys. It's so worth it.
The only time I've ever paid for porn is when my ex-fiance caught me with porn, and I paid for it. She didn't say anything to me. She just put a picture of a girl as the wallpaper on our shared computer, and didn't say anything. I came home from work, went and got on the computer, and I was just like, shit.
Very passive aggressive.
Yeah.
This lady.
That's the girl that left me for the dude with the camera.
That's a story for that.
That's a whole nother podcast.
The only time I paid was when I was like 17. I tried to pay like $1 2-day sample
Oh,
shit.
yeah, and you don't
Then
get
I
what
for-
you-
Then I fucking forget and end up paying like
Ooh.
$25 to $30 a month. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Hey, then you have to call them. Hey, because they don't have it on the site. Just to cancel it, you have to call them.
Yeah, they make it hard.
Hey, can you just take that off, please?
Like, all right, so George, you're 22
Yeah.
and you're 23, and I'm 30. Did you guys ever have scrambled porn, like on the TV,
Scrub.
where like you have to go
Yeah.
to like the porn channel, like the
Yeah.
Playboy channel or something?
My parents have always had.
then
They've
there's
always
a dip.
had like all the channels, so they've always had the porn on the TV, like without the scrambles.
Lucky you son of a bitch.
But it's not fun. It's not a good thing.
Yeah, it's that cheap ass soft porn shit.
It's like there's no penetration.
Get the damn dick taped to
Shown.
his leg so he just smack.
I'm assuming they're not actually penetrating, right? They don't actually penetrate in those movies at
No,
all.
they don't.
They're not like just doing it and they're not showing us.
They're no Shia LaBeoufs.
They're no show. Did Shia LaBeouf penetrate in the movie?
Yeah,
or
in
something?
that
Fuck.
Nymphomaniac movie.
What?
Yeah, because the whole point of that movie is I don't remember her name, but she's attractive. I think she's French. Anyways, she's a nymphomaniac, and I think what ends up happening is, spoiler alert, she falls in love with Shia LaBeouf, but she's fucked so much that her vagina no longer has any sort of feeling.
Is that possible? Is that a thing?
I guess, yeah. Like,
Look it up.
Yeah.
Look it up.
it's legit. No, it's supposed to be pretty. I guess it's a sad movie, really.
But they
if anything.
actually have sex in the movie.
Yeah, but he penetrates. I'm pretty sure it was that movie. It might have been Fury, and he fucked Brad Pitt in that tank, or Brad Pitt fucked him.
Brad Pitt would have fucked that.
Yeah, Brad
Let's
Pitt would.
be honest.
I would probably let Brad Pitt fuck me.
I would put it in Brad Pitt's mouth.
I would let if it was like an Ocean's kind of thing, you know.
Okay.
I'd let Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and well, maybe not. I'd let Matt Damon watch. I'm
Ocean-
not that into
I
Matt
wouldn't
Damon.
let them penetrate me just because it would be too uncomfortable.
Ocean
But I would
69.
penetrate them and not feel weird about it.
The older you get, the more you realize sex is sex.
Yeah, but I mean,
Genitals are only a thing when the
already-
lights are on.
I've tried putting the mini
Hashtag
shampoo
Jaden
bottles in the
Smith.
butt before, and that's already too much. So I'm not into butt stuff. And I want to be. I want new things to happen. I'm excited. I like weird things. It's not
That
mine.
stuff, it's too
It's
complicated.
just not for me.
You got to clean it, but you're not. You have to get like the right soap.
And I gotta
Like
leak your butt
Old
anyway.
Old Spice hand soap doesn't go in your butt,
Yeah, and you definitely don't use like the peppermint one.
and you don't use like
Ooh.
Axe body spray. And that same girl that rubbed my dick raw.
Yes.
We were having phone sex one day, and again, being teenagers who didn't know shit,
Other thing I've never done.
she told me to use Icy Hot to jerk off with Icy Hot, so I did because I'd never put Icy Hot on anything before.
She didn't like you at all.
No, she didn't. She didn't actually. No, it was miserable. But
She was just using you to get some new sexual
she's the
experiences.
first girl I fucked, and then I was the last girl I thought I was ever going to be with because she was the first girl I fucked.
The burning means it's working.
No, that was never mind.
You can't come unless your dick's on fire. Promise.
But I did some shit to her. I don't remember what it was. I think she like diddled herself with a Twizzler and then ate it or something.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go, baby.
Hey, at least she didn't hurt herself. Shit.
Damn, I got a lot for this early sexual experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Just digging it all out.
I got some funny ones too. I'm gonna tell. I guess we can kind of talk about that now. Just try to get them out. There's got one about being in under a swing set and some guy filming us and like the lightning striking and then seeing him in the corner with the film. Being like, what the
Wait,
fuck?
that's a thing?
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think you told us about the one you
Was it Matt
having
Cole?
sex in the rain and shit.
And then there's the same girl, first girl I had sex with. Terrible person to her. Terrible, awful, evil.
You told me about that.
Her
Columbus.
fault, to be honest. But it's the thing I feel worst about in the world. She had a baby too.
Yeah.
It's not mine.
Named it after
More
you,
than
though.
likely.
Named after
You know.
you.
It was like 10 months after, so you know.
Trey White.
Trey White.
I like to think that my sperm doesn't work. That because I pretty much never use condoms.
You've just always
Ever.
blasted away.
Never
vaginas.
came inside a girl. Never done that.
Oh, what?
But I'm just saying, pre-cum and like you come and then you go back in there. You know, you pull out, come on the sheets, and then go back in. I've never even had a close call.
All right.
Sorry, just gotta knock on
But
some
you've
wood.
never actually come openly into a vagina.
I would like to come inside a vagina. That to me is the hottest thing there is.
Oh yeah, that's so.
Not like cream pies where they shoot it back out.
I don't care about that.
I don't want that.
I don't
It's
want
just
that.
the fact that I am just like.
When you're, and that's the best part of it is when you
I
still
don't
have
have to
the
stop.
you're still in the gushy, warm beautifulness, and you just let it go, and then you just keep it in there for a minute. And you're just like, oh.
Y'all losing me.
And then she's like, can you get out of me? And you're just like, just bask.
Can you stop sweating on me, just please?
Shut your
Oh,
fucking
they
mouth.
gotta get over that.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
They gotta put on floaties before they have sex with me. I sweat a lot,
Yeah.
podcast listeners. If you didn't
Yes.
know,
Yes.
but I'm a pretty fat guy. I don't think that's why I sweat so much. I just as part of
It
it.
just happened. Overactive sweat glands. That's what I got.
You're like that kid on Pete and Pete, Adventures with Pete and Pete.
Oh, Pete and Pete.
You know what I'm talking about? There was
I
like
do.
a bully, and he had a glandular problem. They called him pit stains, I think, because he would always wear white T-shirts and he had yellow pit stains.
I saw an episode of that recently, actually, on YouTube, and Steve Buscemi was in it. He had a cameo. He was like a police officer.
You cannot be famous in Hollywood if you never did a cameo on Pete and Pete.
A Nickelodeon show.
Yeah.
You guys remember Kablam?
Yes.
Oh, that was like the variety cartoon show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still watch it. You go to Nigga Reboot. Yeah, they'll have
Wait, say we're not. I don't think we can repeat what you just said.
Nick Reboot.
Oh, okay, that's not what I heard.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like a Spike Lee film or something.
No. Yeah, Nick Reboot.
Yeah.
I think it's .com or something like
Spike
that.
Lee
Just
Joint.
look it up. You'll be able to still watch like all like
Joint.
90s Nickelodeon shows like
Okay.
something like that.
Did you guys grow up on Nick at Night?
Oh hell yeah! My mom used to get us up at like 4 o'clock in the morning because she was in the Navy, and
Yes.
we would catch because Nick at Night would end at what 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I think so.
So we would get 2 hours of I would get F Troop, Green Acres, Mr. Ed, Bewitched.
See, now I never watched Bewitched, but Mr. Ed was never on when I watched it.
Bewitched.
What was the first one you
Bewitched?
said? F-Top?
Green Acres. Oh no, F Troop. F Troop was.
Never even heard of that.
F Troop was set in like let's say I want to say right before. It's either right before or right after the Civil War. Somewhere like in Texas or somewhere in that part of the country, and it's like one of those forts that are made with the logs with the spikes on the top. You know what I'm talking about?
An
And
A-frame?
it's like the
They do?
dudes, and they like fight Indians and stuff. It's like that, but it's like a comedy. It's kind of like, did you ever see Hogan's Heroes?
No.
Okay, this is like, not to be like a whatever dude, but this is like original Nick at Night when
Okay.
everything was still
Alright.
black and white. Like My Three Sons. There was one I forgot the name of that was pretty good about this kid who worked at a grocery store. Going back to Bewitched is amazing.
Yes.
Samantha
I like
is
Bewitched.
banging.
I like Bewitched a lot.
But no, yeah, F
I love
Troop,
Lucy. I really like I Love Lucy.
yeah. There's always some good times on that
They
one.
got into some shenanigans.
God
What the hell
damn,
was
that scared the shit out of me. Guys, if you didn't know, we just about got jihaded.
Oh, there's just a really rude people interrupting in the middle of a thing.
Special guest.
Who showed up here and then left?
No one.
Joe. Me, Trey.
Oh yeah, Trey
Oh, I
went
left
to
a
get
minute
some
ago.
beer.
I like that like an hour ago.
Yeah, you left and came back then?
Yeah, I just ran up to the G station.
Laura Miner and Joe Head in the
You
studio.
went and got beer and came
We're
back
being
already?
recorded?
Yeah.
Already, we've been here for like an hour. Or over an hour, man.
Hey, internet.
We're talking about Nick
You're
at
way
Night
over an hour.
and black and white
I'm fucking
shows.
so talking
And,
about it
and
tonight.
being soft while having sex. Yeah.
Yeah, having soft dicks.
You can just throw it on the side. I don't know.
That's what she said.
I just wanted to come see what you guys were doing.
So,
You can talk about Nick at Night, though.
Joe, tell us about your first sexual experience.
Yeah, Joe.
It was awful.
I guess we'll wrap this podcast up
With that comment.
after this rude interruption. Very welcome rude interruption, of course. We are going to end here, but we're going to continue. It's just going to be all after party stuff now.
Yeah.
This is officially the end. Thank you guys so much for listening.
See ya whenever we record again. A week or two.
Sorry we interrupted. Bye, internet.
Bye.